We're gonna make some unbeef stew today. That's always a good winter thing, and you can do this, start it on the stove, sauteing your onions a little bit with the flour and the celery and the carrots, potatoes, and then adding the rest of your ingredients and throwing it in the oven. Today I'm gonna try just doing it in the crock pot because I have so many different things going on in the oven, and I'm sure it's gonna taste great, but I'm gonna end up adding my flour a little bit later towards the end because that's gonna help create a gravy. With these ingredients, we just can't go wrong. It's going to be delicious. This is a new product that I saw at the store, and it's from Pacific brand. It's an organic seitan in the box. This is going to be a meat-like substitute for your unbeef stew. And in this, there's water, vital wheat gluten, red beans, sprouted lentils, sea salt, cane sugar, spices, garlic, cayenne pepper. Read your ingredient labels, that's always a good thing to do. Some people are avoiding seitan because of the whole wheat gluten. If you don't have a problem with it, this is going to be a nice beefy texture, and it looks very sliceable and choppable and good. I also had organic tempeh in my freezer, and I'm going to use this today rather than seitan. I'm going to save this and make it another time. But I also can avoid either one of those and just go with a portobello mushroom to be more of my beefy like, give it that beef flavor, texture. Also the McKay's beef like seasoning is nice to have, and I have a bouillon that's a beef bouillon. It's always good to have some bouillons in your pantry, in your freezer, and make broth out of those, add seasonings. And all these wonderful seasonings, we have paprika, we have a little bit of pepper and sugar and salt and a little bit of clove, which is going to just add a nice little punch. We've got some red wine, which is optional. The Bragg's or tamari is a nice, salty, savory flavor. A little bit of tomato paste, a little apple cider vinegar. You can get a vegan Worcestershire at the Annie's makes a brand of vegan Worcestershire, bay leaves. And this all is just going to be great to throw in the crock pot and leave it and then have it for dinner later. So I'm going to get started. I'm going to actually put my bouillon and some of the McKay's beef seasoning in a little bit of warm water and just stir it up. So I have, just going to throw it over there. And then this is a broth that I can just help with it needs a little bit of liquid in here. Our unbeef stew has been cooking away in this lovely crock pot. It smells delicious and it's steaming up, and I'm not ready to add the flour, but when things are really cooked down even more and everything is tender, your potatoes, your carrots, everything's really tender, put some of the flour, and you might want to decide how much. Start with a fourth of a cup and maybe 2 or 3 tablespoons of water or the broth that's in here, and shake it up in a jar. Jar would be best. Something with the lid, and then pour your flour in there. That could be your thickening agent. You can use some non-GMO cornstarch or arrowroot powder just to give it a little bit more of a gravy. And you know how it's just got that nice stickable, when stew gets really kind of that nice glossy sticky. And try this seitan. This new product that comes in a box. It looks really good. I am excited to try our lovely stew here and have it be a nice warming and healthy dish with a nice salad. Crock pots are great. I'm Jill of Nickhead. Take care of yourself.